To find the exact value of the tangent of 240 using the unit circle, we're going to find 240 on the unit circle, which is right here. And then you have to remember that tangent is y over x, or you could also think of it as the sine over the cosine. So I'm going to write that down up here. Tangent of theta is y over x, or you can think of it as sine theta over cosine theta. So if you remember that, that means the tangent of 240 is going to be our y value over our x value. So that would be negative square root of 3 over 2 over negative 1/2. So this is a complex fraction. I'm going to write the top fraction, and then I'm going to multiply it by the reciprocal of the bottom fraction. These 2's are going to cancel each other out, and then I also have a negative times a negative, which will turn itself positive. So then my final answer here would just be the square root of 3. Technically, it's the square root of 3 over 1, but it's unnecessary to write the 1. So that's how you would use the unit circle to find this answer. If you were not using the unit circle, we would draw the angle 240, which is going to be in quadrant 3, because it's between 180 and 270. So here's my 240-degree angle. Now I'm going to make it into a triangle, and I want to figure out what is the reference angle. Since we're in quadrant 3, I'm going to do 240 minus 180, and it's going to tell me that my reference angle is 60. So this is 60, which makes this 30. And now I have to have those memorized sides for my x and my y. So the side across from the 30-degree angle is always 1/2. Across from the 60-degree angle is the square root of 3 over 2. And they're both going to be negative because we're in quadrant 3. So that means to get to my point, I would have to go left 1/2 and down square root of 3 over 2 to get to that point. So now I am going to do the same exact process. So I'm not going to do the whole thing again. But you would need to know that the tangent is y over x. So this is my y value, this is my x value. So that's why I took this, and it goes on the top of my fraction, and then my x value goes on the bottom of my fraction, and then the rest of the work is the same. So you set up your complex fraction, cancel out the 2's and the negatives, and you end up with the square root of 3.